just wanna see me fall. They just wanna see me crawl, but I'm too lit, y'all. I pick up, I answer the call. Opportunities don't pause, they just move right along. Tell them get out my face. Money coming on the way, I don't got time to wait. They just wanna see me fall. They just wanna see me crawl, but I'm too lit, y'all.
What's happening everybody? It's your boy MAXXX'D coming to you once again with another great repair guide video. Getting better and better as I go. Today we are going to work on the catalytic converter, bank 2 on the Nissan Maxima 7th generation. That'll be 2009 through 2014, 15 maybe. So yeah, let's get going. So yo, I got a 2009 Maxima. I done replaced everything on this bad boy. I'm talking about everything from the rooter to the tutor, except for the transmission. I never had a problem with the transmission. All these videos, everybody talking about, oh, the CVT. Never had a problem with it. Don't anticipate having a problem with it. If I got anything wrong with it, it might be a seal leak. So today we are doing the final engine component that hasn't been replaced, and that is my bank 2 catalytic converter. And I only saw one video on this, and you know, they was having you take this off, take that off, take all this, take all this. But I'm gonna show you how to get this thing going without taking nothing off but the catalytic converter. All right, and of course the Y pipe underneath, you got to release that. So here we go. First place you want to start is at the top of your engine, and you're going to go down to the top right here in the front where your oxygen sensor is. You got to take off this this plate right here. You got to take off that plate. You got 4 bolts, 2 up top and 2 down at the bottom. For that, you are going to need a 10-inch socket and a 10-inch box wrench. To get to that one that's down under there, you're going to need a 10-inch box wrench just to fit down in there and get it over there and get it loose. They're not that tight, so you should be able to get it off pretty easily. Next thing you got to do is you got to take off this, because the reason why you want to take that off is because there's a bolt. There's 2 bolts down in there that's holding your catalytic converter on the top. And we're going to take those off first. But first we're going to take off this oxygen sensor so we can slide that thing around and get to those bolts. So let's do that. The tools you need to do this job are as follows. You're going to need a 16-inch socket. You know, small wrench. I just got that for the spare. You're going to need your 22-inch to get the oxygen sensor out of the front of bank 2. And I got my wrench for that. And I'm using this underneath for my 16-inch bolts to get my catalytic converters and stuff out. So that's basically it, y'all. Your ratchet set, you're gonna need a 16 millimeter. You're gonna need that, you know, little pry bar. You're gonna need that for your oxygen sensor. And I suggest a impact drill so that you can get this stuff off fast and easy and good and tight when you put it back on. All right, let's go. All right, now that we got the cap off, we got the oxygen sensor out, we undone that bolt. There's one bolt there, and there's another bolt over there. So once you got them out, those are 12 millimeter screw sockets you're going to need for that. So once you got that out, you're done with the top. Now it's time to go into the bottom. And now that we're under here, we got to take these 3 pipes off for the catalytic converter. We're going to also have to disconnect these back here, because we got to take this whole assembly down to get that off. I don't have, y'all probably got something mounting these right here. I don't have nothing right here because it's an aftermarket and it wouldn't fit. So once I take these off, this whole thing is going to come down. So I got to be careful. So once you got that, you got a bolt right there. You got one right there and one right there. And another one over here. So those are the 4 you're gonna need to take off. Yeah, them the 4 you're gonna need to take off. And once we do that, we can just take this converter out, switch it out, take this plate off, and put it on a new one. All right, let's go. Bam, so we got that old cat out. The old baby. There's the new cat. Just put the new sensor in there. And the fools didn't give me the right mounting bolts, so I got to use some different kind of screws or take these out. You might have to take those out if they don't give you the mounting bolts for this new one. So we about to put this back on and ride out. Try it this way, bro. So off in there, deep in that hole, y'all can see it. Nah, you can't see it at this angle. But it's lined up in there. We gotta get that perfect.
They just wanna see me fall. They just wanna see me crawl. But I'm too lit, y'all. I pick up, I answer the call. Opportunities don't pause. They just move right along. Tell them get out my face. Money coming on the way. I don't got time to wait. They just wanna see me fall. They just wanna see me crawl. But I'm too